2 years or so following college, Jay Levy and I basically went around to every record company in town to see if they would be interested in signing me as an artist.
But a really, really top president of a major record company says, this maybe will even work, but it's embarrassing. I'm not going to sign it. I was going, wait, isn't this like in the business to make money? But no, nobody got it.
They didn't see it until we were put in touch with Tad Dowd at Scotty Brothers.
Jay Cooker was an interesting person I was always trying to do something with. So he said, nobody gets it. I'm bringing it to you. Maybe you'll get it. I heard it. I loved it. So I would go home and play it for Tony Scotti. And we would start laughing. He says, you bring in Jay Levy and you sign him Monday.
To make his debut album more current, Al recorded a parody of Tony Basil's hit single Mickey under the new title Ricky. Al took the role of Ricky Ricardo in the video.
Oh, Lucy, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey, Lucy. Hey, Lucy.
It was in the early months of 1983, and MTV, the video network, was already making image as important as music in creating pop stars. For Al, it was right time, right place, as his comedic video for Ricky, a spoof of an I Love Lucy episode, would soon take his recording career to another level.
MTV was big, but they needed comedy relief. They didn't know it, we didn't know it. One video after another. This before there were network programming. Al fit.
My career kind of began about the same time that MTV started, when I did the Ricky video. I think that may have been the first comedy video that MTV ever played. So it was kind of nice. MTV and I kind of got to grow up together. The hardest part of my job is waiting for the next big thing. You literally have to wait for, like, a great idea matched with a pop culture phenomenon. And, who's to say when that's going to show up?
There was no bigger recording artist during the early video era than Michael Jackson. In the wake of Thriller, destined to become the biggest selling album of all time, and the single Beat It, Al found the inspiration for his next parody.
When I came up with the idea for Eat It, I thought, well, that's great, but like Michael Jackson is like the hugest star in the universe, and good luck getting his blessing. But Jay Levy and I had this mantra: it never hurts to ask.
Well, don't you know that other kids are starving in Japan, so eat it.
We put in some calls, and lo and behold, a couple weeks later, we get the message: yeah, Michael's cool with it. Go right ahead. So there's actually a contract somewhere with my signature next to Michael Jackson's signature, saying we're the co-writers of Eat It.
Yeah, Michael Jackson gets it. There you go.
When Michael Jackson gave us permission, that really opened a lot of doors, because after that, if an artist was reluctant to get the Weird Al treatment, we could say, oh, well, it's good enough for Michael Jackson, but it's not good enough for you. And then they'd go, okay, fine.
For his album Straight Outta Linwood, Chameleonaire enthusiastically gave Al permission to transform his hit song, Ridin', into White and Nerdy, inspired by the catchy chorus line, Ridin' Dirty.
With Chameleonaire, it was exactly that kind of reaction in terms of, holy cow, now I guess I've made it, Al's going to do the parody. Next thing we know, he's leaked it on his MySpace page, basically announcing it, to the world.
When I was first starting out, it was tough to get permission from artists, but these days, it's actually pretty rare when an artist will turn me down. In fact, to this day, the only artist that's consistently said no has been Prince.
That shocks me to no end. Like, somebody would say, no, I don't want Weird Al making hey, buddy. You're not better than anybody else. You're not, what are you, Beethoven? Give me your song, dude. It's Weird Al.
Remarkably, there have been few issues relating to Al's parodies of other artists' songs. Eminem refused to allow Al to do a video of his Lose Yourself parody, though he let him do the song on the album. James Blunt was fine with Al doing a parody of his song You're Beautiful as You're Pitiful, but Blunt's label, Atlantic Records, ran interference. And of course, there was the much-publicized rift between Al and recording artist Coolio following Al's parody recording of his hit Gangsta's Paradise as Amish Paradise.
There was some kind of misunderstanding. I was told at the time that he had approved Amish Paradise. He contends that he never did. I seriously still do not know what went on, but it's all water under the bridge. I ran into him at a trade show last year. We hugged and had a very pleasant conversation.
Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it.
Eat It, for me, was a huge step up the ladder. I mean, prior to that, I wasn't really a recognizable figure. I mean, the music video for Eat It made me a celebrity, for want of a better word. I mean, I couldn't go anywhere without people going, "Hey, Eat It guy."
Eat It was a big single everywhere. I mean, South America and Australia and Japan and Europe and Canada and the U.S., of course. And that was the beginning. And since then, everything's been pretty much released internationally.
When we come back, the polka party hangover that made Weird Al wonder if his soaring career had